And so Israel found itself in a situation where it couldn't explain its actions, even though it seemed obvious to people here, because the rest of the world hadn't been at war, hadn't dealt with something this diabolical. When I was growing up, we knew what diabolical techniques the Viet Cong were doing because we were broadcasting it on the 6:30 and 7 o'clock news. And as I tell people, my parents turned off the news the day that we saw American GIs' heads on pikes being proudly carried by the Viet Cong. We don't see that anymore. 9/11, the most famous photograph, is something called Falling Man, which is unknown in the US because the US papers blocked it. So in part, Israel walked right into a situation that it didn't prepare for. It certainly didn't consult me or anybody else who was seeing it from this perspective in terms of laying the groundwork for what it had to do. And you got outplayed. And my concern is that I don't think people even understand the language of human terrain. Look it up. It's the weaponization of the social sciences against humans used as if they were valleys, mountains, river crossings. And you turn the world into this thing called hybrid warfare, where the major component is not necessarily kinetic. It's not necessarily somebody shooting or firing an explosive or a drone. Very often it's something like Tokyo Rose or videos with high production values or the like. And so, in part, it's a lot, but Israel utterly and totally failed to explain what was about to happen, which could all be seen. The reason I left that tweet there, and I haven't really talked about it that much publicly, is you could see this before Israel went into Gaza completely. And if you don't give that devil his due, you will continue to lose.
But Eric, they were already demonizing us before we even went in.